Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7. On hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California's sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
This is Herflow from Hot 702.5 FM. Las Vegas, looking for a winner-takes-all way to burn off that extra energy? Welcome to Bouncy World, the ultimate climate-controlled indoor playground. We're stacking the deck with specials all week long. Cool off with Frosty Tuesdays featuring ice-cold treats for the kids, then join us for free popcorn Thursdays, because nothing beats a salty snack after a giant bounce. And at Bouncy World, we believe every child deserves their moment to soar. Join us every Sunday from 9 to 11 a.m. for Sensory Sundays. We dim the lights and turn off the music to create a calm, inclusive space designed specifically for our neurodiverse community. At Bouncy World, we fly high. From high-flying fun to inclusive play, we've got it all. Visit us at bouncyworldlv.com to book your party or check our open play hours. Bouncy World, jump into the fun today.
Hi. Hey. What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
On hot.
Check
702.5fm.com.
1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
What up, everybody? We are back.
Hold on. I got
what you got?
I got announcement for y'all. The Way Bigger Than Sports Show is powered by Hot 702.5 FM and Revive Tea and Mocktail Lounge. Not
Mocktails.
Mocktail for all you people who like cocktails. It's Mocktail Lounge. Opening April 27th. That was passed already. Grand opening May 15th. So the grand opening is May 15th. So come to that. Bring a date that don't like cocktails. Bring one that like mocktails to reserve your table and be present with us. Art, music, tea, and fine menu curated for slowing down. Visit revivelounge.com. That's REVIBELOUNGE. I made it rhyme. .com. If you want to come for May 15th, remember that.
The grand opening.
Grand opening. Come slow down. Now, what you got?
Welcome back, everybody. You are tuned in to the Way Bigger Than Sports Show. I'm your host. I'm Big Suge, a.k.a. Sugar Dosha the Great, a.k.a. Mr. Tell Your Friends About Me with my bro host.
Q-Mecca, 2 texts up. You know, tragic gon' hold you down. My bass bold sound.
Before we went live on air, we was doing some conspiracy theories.
Some conspiracy theories.
Q-Mecca arguing with everybody in the building, but 2 more people. Who was president when COVID came out? Donald Trump. Ain't that YG
he did
song?
call it the China flu. He did call it the Chinese flu.
Yes, he did.
I mean, it was true. It is, but still. It was. I mean, so I was like,
That's one of our conspiracy theories, everybody. This is part 2. Conspiracy theories debunked. part 2. Thank you for the people that tuned in to part 1 last week.
Now we got part 2.
We got a few more we want to bring across y'all desks or beds or couches, wherever you are right now.
Anything,
phones, iPads.
Wherever you at, that's what we doing. Let me find.
You got an official date when COVID started or the actual shutdown?
Look.
March 27th.
March 24th or something like that. It was around there.
They actually made us stay in the house.
They told us to stay in the house, and it was wrong as hell. We were supposed to go outside.
There's going to be a civil unrest. People was fighting over toilet paper. Old people.
Oh, yeah, they was tripping. They was taking toilet paper. Why do toilet paper be the first thing y'all go to? When
sanitation, my boy.
Man.
That's why the garbage in Memphis struck. They strike. Then it started packing up like, all right, let's pay these cats. Somebody got to come get this stuff. Saying they toilet paper.
Oh, man, that's crazy. They all stopped getting toilet paper. Start getting water or something. You need water.
One thing about COVID-19 pandemic, I think everybody going to remember that witnessed it. Kind of like 9/11. Both of these are conspiracy theories, though. They call it a hoax. The virus was created in China. Biological warfare. I myself think it was a purge, planned, worldwide purge.
Yeah.
GMOs. Supposed to be blaming on GMOs. That's crazy. But hey, you never know. 5G. For real.
5G. Hey, 5G.
Applied by Big Pharma. And inflated death rates. I think they did it to scare the population, like we were talking about earlier.
Death rate ticker on TV while you watch. That's crazy.
And it ain't stopping. It just moving.
People was scared. Every people dying every second. I said, man, they got us. They got us, y'all. We fell for it. I was mad. I was one of the people that wasn't trying to wear masks. Because y'all was just putting anything on.
I went as long as I could without wearing one.
Y'all was putting Nike sweatsuit jackets. Y'all was putting bandanas.
Sleeves.
I'm like, man, what is y'all doing?
Before I got a mask, I was putting everything on.
Look, that's
bandana.
They had us in fear. They thought it was they thought you could get it from touching stuff. They had us sanitizing grocery bag. It was crazy, man.
You had to wash your hands everywhere you went.
Sanitize, wash your hands. Then they found out it was airborne, which I figured it's a virus. I try to understand that. I didn't understand nothing that they told us, bro. Nothing that they told us made sense. Hey, if you get a test and it says you're positive, go home. Usually when you get positive for something, they treat you. They start treatment. They told us, go home, wait till you almost about to die, then come. And people was like, okay. Never been before. When you
gotta work.
It never worked like that before. It always worked. If you positive for a disease, we gonna treat you. Then people was talking about ivermectin. Everybody was, it was a horse paste, but they was being disingenuous. Everybody was saying it was a horse paste, was being disingenuous. Ivermectin been on the medicine list for years and years and years and years and years and years before COVID happened, and it worked for a lot of things, not just a dewormer for horses.
Right.
They was lying about that. They tried to make everybody who stood up and said, hey, slow down. We don't need the vaccination. We don't need to vaccinate our children. We don't need to do all these things that y'all talking about. They called them quacks. Hey, that's a quack. Shut him down. Take his license. It was more than just a purge. It was, to me, allegedly, it was to see how much they could control us through fear and what would we do, what we'd be willing to do. They was selling donuts if you get the vax. Come down and get. They had a juvenile commercial wrapping him and get vaxxed.
Bro,
that vax up.
They had
what was going on?
Like mini trailers so you can go get a free shot at. When have they ever gave away a free shot?
When did, in fact,
besides the Tuskegee thing we're gonna get to later.
Right. And It was a lot going on, and there was a lot of people falling out with family members or friends over.
Oh yeah,
who
not getting vaccinated.
Over not getting vaccinated. Because people, it's always an interesting take when people who are vaccinated say, if you don't get vaccinated, then I'm in risk. Well, if you think the vaccination worked, then everybody don't need it to protect you. You just need it. And they try to, what's the word? Inverse the logic. Like I was around here looking like y'all tripping out here. It's crazy. Me and my people, we was barbecuing, shrimp, steak on the grill, playing bingo, Uno. And my daddy and them was scared. Oh, what y'all doing? I say, listen, if we die, we die. We don't live though. We ain't gonna die in a house by ourselves.
They shut down the parks.
They took basketball.
They took the basketball rims off the backboards.
They poured sand in the skating rink, the skateboard, so they couldn't skateboard. They was wilding.
Only thing they left available was the baseball fields.
Right.
They took the bases.
They took the bases, but they left the field part.
But they still go out there.
And they left the dog walks, because I seen dogs, because I walked a lot during there. Right. I went outside. I wasn't rolling with that. And I was called an essential worker, which meant essential, yeah, essential worker. And I was like, I ain't getting no pay and raise. I ain't getting no raise and pay. I'm just going to work. They like, here, take this paper if the police.
Do you remember how some people was acting?
They was acting like they was better.
Because they was essential.
You work at Popeyes. You work at Walmart.
You work at the dispensary.
I remember a lot. I was like, yo, y'all.
So think about that. I want to bring this up real quick. They left the dispensary open, the weed dispensary, but closed the DMV and the post office.
Right. They closed
Two government places.
Yeah.
Closed, but they left the dispensary open.
That's crazy.
That was a crazy
why? Time. Yeah, because of the MONE.
We want y'all to get high.
And we want y'all to stay at home and listen to us.
So we won't tell you won't go tell nothing up.
Yeah, it was a crazy time. I remember it was people saying, if you don't get vaxxed, if you get in a car accident, the doctor shouldn't work on you. I was like, what? Hey, listen, y'all.
People were tripping.
It's crazy how we could go from so-called liberal, free Americans, free to tyrants. It was people who went from, if you disagree with me, I believe you should get killed or you should die or you should not, to tyranny. We just went, it's crazy how human beings could go from
people
that.
Were blocking people on social media.
They was falling out
about that.
All
like you said, family was too.
Family was tripping out with each other. They was letting grandmas die by themselves, couldn't go. It's crazy what was going on. And then now if you follow, it's crazy. That was a weird time. And they still ain't apologized and told us that. There's a lot of studies coming out showing all of it was made up. The 6 foot rule was made up. Dr. Fauci. The mask, the doctors were telling me that ain't gonna work.
The mask ain't gonna work. And then you get the little simple ones with the little team names on them, the little symbols installed. The mask ain't gonna work.
Y'all had blinged out masks. You know, people, the world is crazy. We had blinged out people with masks. I know some people who bought the blinged out ones.
Right.
49er mask, cowboy mask, all kind of
Lakers.
Man,
Louis Vuitton.
It was a crazy time. Kids couldn't go to school. They was homeschooled. Parents was frustrated. It was crazy.
My niece, shout out to my niece, she did a COVID graduation.
Yep.
They did a 6 foot.
6 foot
spread all over the football field. Graduation.
I seen one. Somebody I know did the drive-by one where they in the car drive-by graduation.
Oh, yeah. There's some people that did that.
That was the people who graduated like 2020 or 2021. One of them, I was like, man, what's going on here?
Let me read this real quick. COVID-19 conspiracy theories emerged rapidly during the pandemic, fueled by fear, uncertainty, and a widespread use of social media, which often amplify misinformation faster than credible evidence-based information.
Right.
These theories generally aim to explain the crisis through secret plots by powerful actors, often blaming specific groups and alleging the virus was manufactured. PubMed Central is the source for this.
And they said that it was manufactured. Well, it did come out that they were doing the research to get the coronavirus from a bat. This is what their
animal bat?
Yes, this is what their reasoning was.
A mouse.
This is what their reasoning was, y'all. They said we want to go work on bats with coronavirus to make them jump from animals to humans. So if it does happen, we could be ready for it. That was what they was doing, y'all. Do that sound smart to you? That's like saying, let's start fires in the buildings. So if a fire happens to come in the building, we know what to do with the building. That's what they did. It don't make no sense, y'all. And then they kept doing it. And it moved. It used to be in the USA. They moved it to China in like 2014. Dr. Fauci and some other people who was funding it. Yeah, exactly. So y'all, it was crazy. And then they try to act for like they didn't know where it came from. They was trying to, it came from a bat in a wet market somewhere in China at one of their wet markets. Right around the corner from that wet market was this laboratory where they were doing they call it gang of function research.
Right. Let me read some of these theories they got out there.
Read the theories.
Lab-made bioweapon theory. Arguments that the virus was intentionally created either as a bioweapon or for population control, like we discussed, with varying theories on whether it originated in China or U.S. laboratories. The Bill Gates scapegoat. False narratives claiming Bill Gates created the virus to reduce the population or the vaccines would include tracking microchips. I
heard that too.
You're right.
I heard that they was
Manchurian candidate.
That was a wild one.
Plandemic hoax. The belief that pandemic is fake, non-existent, and highly exaggerated by governments and elites to control populations, destroy economies, and steal liberties. Vaccine misinformation claims that vaccines are unsafe, ineffective, or designed to alter human DNA. I heard that too. 5G technology claim that 5G cellular networks either cause or accelerate the spread of the virus, leading to attacks on telecommunication towers. There's a whole bunch of these.
A whole bunch.
Unproven miracle cures. Promotion of and belief in alternative unproven treatments like colloidal silver and high-dose vitamins, often accompanied by claims that effective cures are being withheld. Like they had a cure for it,
right?
But we ain't giving it to the public.
Yeah.
Kind of like how they did AIDS.
Sort of like AIDS, yeah.
Oh, this is from Alliance for Science. It's the source. That's crazy.
Alliance for Science, that's the source?
That's the source.
That says a lot in the room full of silence.
Right.
Let me go to my
real world harm. Misinformation has resulted in violence against healthcare workers, destruction of infrastructure, and deaths resulting from the consumption of harmful cures. So people taking anything.
Right. Anything.
You try to. I had a homeboy, so I had a homeboy.
Yeah,
got a homeboy named John. He moved to Houston. He said he caught the virus.
Mm-hmm. He caught the vid. What we used to call it?
Yes.
Caught the corona. You got
coronavirus.
We call it the Rona.
You got a Rona.
You got the Rona.
He said when he caught the Rona, he said every time he inhaled, it was like he was inhaling needles.
Woo.
It was piercing his throat. I mean, his lungs. It hurt to breathe. He's like, bro, I really, really wanted to die.
Man.
And I'm like, is that bad? He was like, bro, it was that bad. Every time I inhaled, if I coughed, it was like I was crying because it hurt so bad.
Man, that's crazy. My boy had the same experience.
I didn't have those experiences. Actually, my son, he had it. He said, Pop, I want to let it go. He went vegan after that.
He's like, I'm not
He
eating
went
meat.
vegan after that.
My homeboy had it. He was in the hospital on one of them ventilators, almost on the verge of passing away. Shout out to him. He's still alive. Hey, boy. But he still didn't get the vaccination. He was like, man.
Yeah.
But I think that it was a lot going on, man. And when it's a lot going on, this is the thing when it's a lot going on in our country, with anything that was a lot going on, from 9/11 to this, to JFK, to what we're going to talk about with Trump. when there's a lot going on, there's a lot of fear and a lot of misinformation being put out to make you do things before you even know what's going on, know any details or facts about things. And that causes a lot of commotion and then emotions. Commotion and emotions. And high emotions.
Media is the number one spread of that.
Exactly.
Media
the
is
number
the
one.
TV, radio, social media, and itself, especially social media. You can get to it 24/7.
Yes, it's 24 hours, yeah. And we got to start learning whenever something goes on like that, because first of all, it'd be a lot of things that come out that they either try to bury it or don't want you to know. And you got to take a step back before you just believe everything. Think it out. Use your brain. Don't just look at what the main media source you use is saying, because they just trying to be the first to say it.
Right.
Nowadays, it's the first to say it rather than if the information is
and that's
good or not, or if we don't know, if we could tell y'all, hey, this is what we're hearing, but we're not sure. Use your own discretion. That ain't never the case. There's always, oh, hurry up and get the vaccine. Oh, stay in the house. Oh, don't go outside. Oh, don't touch nothing. Oh, sanitize everything. And so it was a lot going on. So we got to start learning how to be calm instead of panicked, high emotion when things are going on, so we could get the right information.
And all those are drivers to it, right?
Exactly.
And the consequences. Let's go over this real quick. Psychological factors. Belief in these theories is often linked to a need to control in a high-stress situation, a lack of trust in authority, and higher susceptibility to anxiety. So you're going to believe what you believe because it fits you better.
Right. Because it's yeah. Exactly.
So people think if I take the shot, I'll be okay.
Yeah, exactly.
And they sit there and tell you, you still might catch it.
Well, what don't
I'm like, so what am I taking it? That was my whole thing. So what am I taking this for if I'm still able to catch it? And I fought it the whole time.
And they make you sign a waiver to say if anything do happen to you, even though it's safe and effective, you can't sue us. You can't come back and sue us. That's the crazy part. Don't even make me not want to take it. I'm like, I can't take that. Why would I take that? That don't sound right. That's like saying,
just pay attention to every day, man. They put trailers at every gas station, so you can just go over there and get a free shot.
They was giving out burgers with shots. Hey, come get a burger and get a shot.
They giving out like you said, they giving out donuts. They were giving out candy to kids. Man, they were doing everything just so you can go get a shot. Like, nah, I'm cool, bro.
Yeah, it was a crazy time, y'all. It was a crazy time, and I think it was like you ex-military, but your son was in the military, correct? Mm-hmm. Or is?
He's out now.
Oh, but did he have any stories of people who refused to take it and had to leave, got kicked out?
He was one of those that didn't take it until
they made it
Pfizer
mandatory.
Made it. I want to say legal, I guess.
FDA approved.
FDA approved,
yeah.
Him and like 3 other dudes, he said, in his shop office or whatever, refused to take it. He was telling me that the way the other people that took it treated them.
It was crazy.
Because they didn't take it. Because I was one of them that didn't take it either. And I understand what you're saying, because people that were close to you treat you that way. You need to get a shot. I'm not getting a shot. I just won't hang with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting a shot.
Hey,
I just won't hang with y'all. I'll find some more friends. How about that? And his whole thing was he wasn't going to take it. You know, I think in New York.
Oh, New York, they was forced.
They fired all those people.
Nurses and
the nurses and stuff that didn't want to take it.
Yeah.
I think they ended up paying those people.
They had to. Yeah. That's against the law.
It was like 42,000 people? Something like that?
Law to mandate a medical procedure, your job to mandate a medical procedure. That's why I was like, why y'all doing it? Why y'all falling for that? Y'all got a lawsuit if they fire you for trying to make you take a medical procedure. They fired all of those people. But it was a crazy time, y'all. And we still don't even know what they really was doing.
Right.
We don't know what was going on. If they was building 5G towers, if they was moving something, whatever, we don't know. We still don't know. It's like, yo.
They shut us down for a reason.
Sure.
Stay your ass in the house.
They shut us down. They said stand
outside.
Only
essential people
only
can
essential.
be out.
And that was the weed dispensary people, UPS people, grocery store people. Who else?
It was crazy because it was like.
It wasn't 5G towers. 5G towers have been in existence since the end of the
I'm reading what I looked up.
I know. I'm in real time. Like I worked in telecom next to the engineers.
That mean
They start working.
Boss lady did everything.
But boss lady be just believing what they tell her just because she worked with them.
Didn't we just go over
all
that?
the doctors? Look, all the doctors told the nurses, "Hey, it's okay, you won't get it," and they was just being told what they was told.
5G towers had already been built since the end of since like 19.
I know, but what they built them for? What was the reason for?
It was for speed. That's what I'm saying. They just made that up so you could have something to say that what COVID was.
Oh, for sure.
I'm telling you, it already existed. So we would have been down bad in 1998.
That was just one of the conspiracy theories.
They ain't have the MNR technology though. The doc is a doctor. His name is Dr. Malone. He was a key component in making the MNR technology that the new because there was a lot of y'all saying y'all took vaccinations back in the 80s. It's the same thing. No, it ain't. First of all, y'all was wrong. Y'all was lied to. It was a new technology, MNRA. The way they gave it to you, the vehicle that they used, y'all. It wasn't the same vaccinations.
The way they administered it.
The way they administered it, which was new. And it hasn't been tested on people. And y'all took it. And,
cool.
and I'm trying to tell y'all something. Like, whenever they tell, that's why you got to think.
They give it out for free.
Exactly. And you got to think for yourself. You got to think for yourself what's best for you. And if thinking it out something is like, okay, if they giving it out for free, like Suge say, okay, they trying to give donuts out for you to get it. Okay, they trying to make you lose your job for you to get it. All of those, anytime anybody try to make you do something, they weren't on the right side of history. Anytime somebody say I'm gonna make you do this, and it's the government or your job or in that, they ain't on the right side of history.
Now, it was a rumor, it didn't happen, that even retirees or just veterans, if they didn't take the shot, they were gonna lose their benefits.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember they did say that. And that was crazy because I was like, y'all just trying to force people. It was people who was like, I'm going to get it because I want to travel. Because they wouldn't let you go to restaurants. They wouldn't let you get on an airplane.
Right.
It was crazy.
I remember flying and the middle seats was...
yeah.
You couldn't sit there. I mean, that was like the best time for me. They need to keep doing that.
They ain't doing that. They trying to get their money back from that.
In the casinos, when they let us back outside, I guess. When they let us back outside, we still had to wear masks. In the casino, we're in the sports book watching football after when everything started back up. You could take your mask down, have a sip of a drink, and put it back up, right?
Right.
If you smoke a cigarette or a cigar, you can leave it up the whole time it's lit. So I'm telling you, I'm like, what kind of sense does this make,
That don't
bro?
make no sense. That's like having the smoking and non-smoking lounge have a divider like this between me and you. You on the smoking side, there's a divider right here. I'm on the non-smoking side.
Yeah, the black part.
Yeah.
It's still air.
It's like, is the air still coming? What is we doing here? So that just tells you that it's either two things they could be. And it had to be incompetence or a intentional reason.
It's intentional and it was part of it. It was part of it.
And I'm always going with it was they forced too much for it to be incompetence. Now, we found out later that the things that they was trying to have us do seemed like it was incompetence.
Right.
But the reason that they tried to have us do those things is always what I question. That's what I always question. A smart philosopher said, hey, but whenever something big happens, pay attention to what happens right before that and what right after it. And that's how you can see something true. Shout out to that philosopher.
I think a lot of people blind about that because they believe everything they hear.
Hey.
Because if 5 people say it, you're going to believe it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of people are. A lot of people are like that.
Because if I say Q is this, and Boss Lady said it, and the people next door say it.
Yeah, and Flo say it on her next show.
Yeah, and they going to believe it.
Yeah.
Until they witness you.
Exactly.
And have a conversation
but
with
they going to come in with the prejudgment.
Already,
because the Suge said it, Boss Lady said it, Flo said it. That's actually an experiment that they do in the CIA, that they made in the CIA when they killed JFK. It was called keep saying the same point. Put it on the news. Every news channel say the same thing. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. Then y'all going to start believing it. And then now it's true.
Now it's true.
If everybody believe it, it's true. That's why... What? Go ahead.
I was about to say the social media impact I want to read this. Algorithms often prioritize engaging in sensationalist content over inaccurate information, aiding the rapid spread of conspiracies.
So social media, basically you saying social media do just like the news do. We trying to get it out first. We don't care if it's accurate.
Social media got more than just like it's TV, right? The news. But social media's in your hand.
Oh, yeah, it's right here. So it's fast.
It's in your hand.
You ain't got to be watching TV or, it's in your hand. So it spreads faster. And millions of people.
And
billions.
What are you going to do? Forward it.
You going to forward or you going to repost it?
Or repost it.
Mm-hmm. So
now people know what side you're on.
By your social media.
When you do that.
Now you're finna get into all kind of arguments. There was a bunch of arguments going on, y'all.
Even, this is going to be real quick, even when George Floyd thing happened, you found out what side people chose.
Yep.
Or what they said on social media. Same thing about 9/11. What people said on social media, you see what side they chose. Even with the Trump thing, the assassination attempt. Just now, there's some people on there saying it wasn't staged. It was for real. A lot of people said it was staged.
Yeah. This is the third one, y'all. How is 3?
Ain't nobody missed him 3 times. Ex-Marine sniper missed him.
Something's dirty in the milk, like my auntie used to say. What's dirty in the milk?
It is not chocolate.
It ain't chocolate. It's dirty though. It looked like a little piece of chocolate.
What kind of mocktail it is, ma'am? Hibiscus. Berry tea.
Hibiscus is the best one.
Spike wit.
Mocktail juice from the mock trees of Mock, Alabama.
ReviveLounge.com. Make your reservation, everybody.
Come slow down, have some tea, get a curated menu. Boss lady always trying to sound fancy. Curated. And it's an art gallery too. So you can look at the art, and the art is beautiful. We look at it every week. And they got a DJ station, but I don't know if Boss Lady Hip Hop. She from the French part. She might be French hip hop. How they talk? How does hip hop go in French?
Did you get the shot?
No, of course not.
Did you get
my
the shot? My
daddy is Brother Anthony.
I didn't get the shot either.
My mama called me every day. Did you get the shot, son? I said, I thought you was Brother Anthony's ex-wife. She was tripping.
Do you mind if I answer one question about the shot? So last time I got a vaccination, we had a flu thing at our office, which I told you I worked in telecom for over 20 years.
5G.
5G. Yep.
I got a flu shot. That night I got the flu. The next day I had appendicitis. I've now received a vaccine ever since. I don't even know why I got the flu shot. It was like, oh, we got a flu shot. No, it was no fear.
You scared?
Scared of what?
You ain't go to church that Sunday.
No, in corporate.
Did you get it before that?
No.
What?
Have you ever got it before that?
Maybe as a kid, I don't
No,
remember.
as a kid don't count because it ain't your choice.
I was only 21 years old. What are you asking me?
Did you get a flu shot when you was 18, 19, 20?
I don't remember.
17, 18, 16?
I don't remember. I remember getting the flu shot when I was 21.
So you only remember the one that got you sick?
No, I only remember getting a flu shot at that time. I don't remember. My mom passed away, so I don't.
But did you
I don't
get
remember
sick after
if
that?
I went with her to get a shot. So I don't remember that. I would have had to be my mom would have had to go with me, but I don't remember that. So I remember as an adult making my own decision to get a flu shot because we had a flu clinic in our building, and I got a shot, and then I got a flu, and I had appendicitis the next day. So
being active duty military, it was mandatory that everybody active duty had to get it. Once I retired, it was an option, and I didn't take it no more. And I ain't been sick since I retired.
Well, the flu shot puts the flu in you guys, just so you guys know that.
I think
put a little bit of the flu in.
It was the same thing.
It's the old one, though. That's why you got to get a new one every year. It ain't the new.
Right.
Our bodies, I guess I'm going to tell y'all something that God didn't tell y'all. God made our bodies to fight off, to be able to be exposed to things and then get antibodies after we get exposed to it to fight it off the next time so it won't make us sick like it did the first time. That's nature. That's what they call the when people was arguing, you should get the jab, and they was like, no, I had it already, so I don't need it. I got antibodies. I forgot what it's called right now, but it's called something where that's how God made us. So the problem with us is these days we don't want to expose our bodies to things. So then when we don't, we get allergies and bad allergies from things that we didn't expose our kids to because we are helicopter parenting. We need to stop helicopter parenting. We went outside, we drank out the water hose, we did a lot of things.
Explain helicopter parenting. I don't think people get that.
Oh, helicopter parenting means the parents, it's some of our generation and some of our kids are kids from the 2000s, early 2000s, late 90s. Their generation where they hover over their kid, they make sure that they don't touch nothing, don't do nothing. Hey, life is supposed to happen to you. Now, you're not supposed to shelter your children from life happening. You're supposed to prepare them for life. So as helicopter parents my kid, that's why I try to bring my daughter some cupcakes for her birthday. They was like, oh, too many kids got peanut allergies, so you can't do it.
Well, don't give them none.
I was like, that's whack. She was happy about it.
They don't get none then.
So listen, the moral of the story is the more things you're exposed to, our immune systems is a beautiful thing. God made us perfectly for how he wanted us to be. Our immune system is supposed to be exposed to things and then it fights it off. And anytime you have a disease or a symptom, that's your body telling you, hey, something's going on here. Just to let y'all know that. Y'all got to know that. That's something that people don't know. Your body is telling you. A lot of times you be like, take the pain away, take the nausea away. And the real doctor will tell you, if I take that away, then that's what's telling you that something's wrong. If I take it away, we won't know what to look for. So we got to see the symptoms, got to lead us to the cause. That's just something that y'all need to know. Now, carry on, my brother.
The COVID video.
You got a video?
You got a video.
We ain't going to watch the whole thing, right? It's 14 minutes.
Yeah, but 2 minutes.
Oh, it's 2 minutes?
Yeah. Probably less. Then we going to move on to the other one. No? Okay.
No COVID video?
We going to move on. Tuskegee experiments, if everybody know. You got it? That's right.
Oh, my God.
And some people probably don't even know what Tuskegee experiments are.
Yeah, I'm sure they don't. Because they don't teach you about it in school.
This is why a lot of people in the South don't go to the doctor.
That's why a lot of people that's black don't go to the doctor, not just in the South.
Conspiracy theories about COVID-19
all our grandmamas from the
is a
South,
hoax
or mamas or somebody.
Conspiracy theories about COVID-19 is a hoax or was intentionally created. The COVID-19 pandemic has brought the world to a standstill, causing widespread panic and anxiety. However, amidst the chaos, there are several conspiracy theories that have emerged. Some people believe that COVID-19 is a hoax, while others argue that the virus was intentionally created and released. Narrator: the COVID-19 pandemic has affected the lives of millions of people worldwide. However, amidst the chaos, there are some who believe that the virus is a hoax or was intentionally created. Let's explore these conspiracy theories. Theory 1. COVID-19 is a hoax. Narrator: some people argue that COVID-19 is a hoax and that the virus does not exist. They believe that the pandemic is a ploy by governments and corporations to control people's lives and push their own agendas. Supporter of Theory 1: I don't believe in COVID-19. It's just a made-up virus to scare people and control them. The government wants us to stay indoors, wear masks, and take vaccines. It's all a conspiracy. Narrator: however, this theory is not supported by any scientific evidence. COVID-19 is a real virus that has infected millions of people worldwide.
I want to know how many people out there that took the shot are, what's the word, mad? Oh, I shouldn't have took it?
Feel tricked, feel bamboozled.
And it's okay, because a lot of people like that.
There's a lot of people who got bamboozled.
And they had to go get boosters?
Yeah, and boosters. That's why I don't blame the people. I'm never blaming the people for the powers that be bamboozling us, because that seems to be the history. But after you've been bamboozled once, please don't be bamboozled twice. That's all I'm saying.
I think you've been bamboozled once. You probably easily could be bamboozled again.
Damn.
Think about that.
That's sad to me, then.
Think about it.
I'm sad. I'm about to cry on camera. We got the Tuskegee.
Yep.
We got the Tuskegee video coming on for y'all who don't know about the Tuskegee Air Experiment.
Of 1972, the Washington Star newspaper broke the story about the controversial Tuskegee Institute syphilis experiment. For 40 years, from 1932 until 1972, the U.S. Public Health Service, in partnership with Tuskegee, secretly studied the effects of untreated syphilis in African American men in Alabama. 600 black men, 399 with syphilis, and 201 without the disease, were induced to participate in the experiment. Nearly all of them were poorly educated, impoverished sharecroppers. In exchange for participating, they were promised free medical exams, hot meals, and a burial stipend. The men with syphilis were not told they were infected and were not treated, even after penicillin was discovered to be an effective cure for the disease in the 1940s. Over the course of the experiment, 128 participants died of syphilis or syphilis-related complications. In 1972, when the paper exposed the details, the experiment was still ongoing. It incited public outrage over the unethical treatment of the participants, which led to the experiment's termination.
This is how you know why a lot of black people do not go see a doctor. That's our grandmother's ages.
Yes, sir. 1932. My grandma was born that year.
1924. Rest in peace, grandmother.
So what they did was, and this is what they do, y'all. This is the part, to me, what we got to understand is how they incentivize you. You think you getting something for free, but nothing is free. Oh, we'll give you free medical services. We'll give you a burial prize.
And
why would you give me a burial?
A hot meal.
And free meal.
Hot.
If somebody has to give you that for something, what do you think that something is that they giving you that for? Or do you think it's for nothing?
But like they said, uneducated sharecroppers.
And probably hungry, poor, need health insurance. So
I'll give you this if you do this experiment.
Right. So then that's always that right there is important to understand.
400 infected, untreated black men.
So they did 399 with syphilis, 201 without were enrolled, and the guys are receiving free health care for bad blood. They were never told that they had given them syphilis, or they never gave informed consent, which is against the law. So they withheld the treat. So these men had wives, girlfriends. They was going home,
smashing them,
having sex. It's crazy. The thing about this can happen. A lot of y'all would say, "Oh, our government wouldn't do that," but I'll be trying to figure out when was America on the up and up? The government.
Why do you think they won't? Because they aren't supposed to?
Because we learned in government class that
we the best in the world.
Yeah. We the most freest. We got this, we that. Abraham Lincoln was perfect. He ain't had no slave. George Washington was perfect. We learned a bunch of things that ain't totally true, y'all. So we got to understand, when our government tells us something, we got to take it with a grain of salt. Ooh, JFK.
Like I say. Origins of mistrust. The historical reality of the 40-year study is use evidence to validate these theories, making it hard to separate facts from myths and discussions of medical inequality, as noted in a review by PubMed Central, which is the source. So, that's crazy. I'm still mad.
It's crazy because you don't know how many people was affected by that. Our grandparents and parents and whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, just be careful. And when somebody try to call you conspiracy theorists, think about it. Be like, listen, can you blame me?
I mean, for real.
They ain't never been on the up and up with us with a bunch of things.
Facts.
So what's the next topic?
JFK.
The
assassination. November 22nd, 1963 in Dallas, Texas, while riding a presidential motorcade through Dealey Plaza, Lee Harvey Oswald, a former Marine, was arrested as a primary suspect, but was himself murdered 2 days later by Jack Ruby
in the police custody. Just make sure you make that part right.
Play that video.
In police custody.
And some random dude just shoot him.
There's a cover-up that's about to happen here. The assassination of a president, and then a scramble by the U.S. government to hide information from its people.
So much information was hid from the American public.
How many shots were fired? Three. How many shots were fired? Three.
The question of who shot JFK and why has riveted America since that horror.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You'll excuse the fact that I'm out of breath, but President Kennedy and Governor John Connally have been cut down by assassins' bullets in downtown Dallas. The president was rushed to Parkland Hospital.
Within hours of the assassination, the prime suspect became this 24-year-old former Marine, a self-declared communist who had renounced his American citizenship and moved to the Soviet Union, where he then fell disenchanted with life in Russia and moved back to the U.S., eventually ending up on the 6th story of this building in Dallas where he worked and where he was on that morning in November where he aimed a rifle and shot the president. His name was Lee Harvey Oswald. And after these shots rang out, he fled. While on the run, he shot and killed a Dallas police officer before hiding in a movie theater and then eventually being arrested at around 2:15 p.m. that day.
I didn't shoot anybody, no, sir.
There was to be a trial, and Oswald planned to plead not guilty, claiming the whole thing was actually a setup.
I'm just a patsy.
Patsy, which is like an old-timey term for like the fall guy, the one who was set up. That same day, the vice president, Lyndon B. Johnson, was rushed back to the presidential plane and sworn in as the new president of the United States before taking off and heading back to Washington. At the same time, the FBI, the top investigatory body in our country, descends onto Dallas. And very quickly, the director of the FBI, J. Edgar Hoover, who's a big part of the story, the country could see for themselves.
Staying late again?
Yep.
We said it. Be quiet. I'm about to go off on you two. Don't worry about it. My bad.
So guys, the JFK thing is they still ain't released all the files. It's been, how many years has it been? 60 something?
Yes.
Almost 70, 60 some years. Okay. And like you said, the speech that JFK said before he died, guys, he said some words in it like, America is being bought off. Who is he talking about? Who is buying America off? That's the question. And he got killed. All of the presidents that got killed have something in common, but we don't like to talk about it. We just like to be like, oh, it was a lone shooter. They always tell us it's a lone shooter. It was a lone shooter for Charlie Kirk. It was a lone shooter for Trump 3 times.
Yep.
It was a lone shooter for JFK and a lone shooter for Abraham Lincoln. And we believed all of that. We know, yeah, it's a lone shooter. Lone shooter for Harvey Weinstein. Jeffrey Epstein.
Yep.
It's a lone shooter. Talk about, what'd you think about it? What'd you think?
The theory of a second gunman. Because they said it was 3 bullets, but it was 7 injuries. 7 holes, was it, in his body?
Yes, and yeah. It was multiple holes.
And some people say it was a 3rd shooter.
Yep.
From the trajectory of how it went to his body.
They said it was a magic bullet. This is what the media told them. A magic bullet. Caused all of the holes.
Critics agree that the Warren Commission's single bullet theory, which posed that one bullet caused multiple non-fatal wounds in both JFK and Governor John Connally, is physically impossible. They refer to it as the magic bullet because they believe it would have had to travel in an impossible trajectory and remain nearly pristine.
Exactly.
Stop the cap.
And I was wrong. It says 99% of the documents have been released as of 2023, but most of it is redacted.
Right.
So I don't believe that that's released if it's redacted. Like, we can't read what happened. Just got
They killed Oswald, so he couldn't tell the truth. Allegedly.
So
I apologize.
The moral of this story is think for yourself. Don't trust the powers that be because they ain't gonna tell us the truth. They ain't never have. And take care of your family. I don't got nothing more else to say.
Conspiracy theories, y'all.
That was a word.
If you believe them, talk to them with people that believe them also, not people that don't believe in them. You
That's
don't
true.
argue all day. You will argue all day.
And don't argue all day. Forget that.
Stop arguing, matter of fact.
Do some push-ups. You'll be stronger.
Right. Use that for physical strength instead of inner strength.
All right. Looks like we're at the end, guys.
It's been a quick show.
It's super quick. We need 3 hours, boss lady. All right. We finna wrap this up. Remember that this Way Bigger Than Sports show is brought to you by Hot 702.5 and Revive Mocktail and Lounge. Grand opening May 15th. Come down, go to revivelounge.com. Come down, slow down. We out of here. Q-Mecca, 2 texts up.
Big Suge, Suge Dosha, the great. Thank y'all for tuning in. Have a great week. Do safe.
Peace.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot 702.5fm.com.